Hey aunties, this is Isla, and I wanted to just hop on and make a video. I am starting to feel a little bit better from my cold. I think my voice is almost coming back, but still not 100%. But yeah, I wanted to just hop on and talk about a topic that I was thinking about. So, as many of you guys know, Isla is one of the most prized babies in my collection, because she's very, very special. She's actually the portrait sculpt of my daughter when she was about a month old. And then Melina, who is her twin sister, the sleeping baby, is also a portrait sculpt of my daughter as well. Now, the two of them actually have the same limbs, they have the same legs and the same arms. And I just adore this baby. She is, this is the reason when I got her, I actually had three other reborn dolls at the time. I no longer have any of those three because once I got her, I just kind of felt like I now had my ultimate baby. I didn't need any other babies. I now wish in retrospect I'd kept those three because, as I mentioned in my video yesterday, I think they're just different moods that, when I'm in different moods, I prefer different babies. And sometimes I like to hold my silicones and handle them, and other times I like to hold my reborns. And so, but yeah, her silicone, she is just so incredibly soft. She looks very, very real. Like when I hold her and I look in the mirror, she looks like a real baby. I think the silicone realism is actually really off the charts. And she is just absolutely precious. So, so what I wanted to do is to go ahead and change her into a new outfit. And I actually, Janie and Jack had a fantastic sale recently. I didn't do a haul video because I only purchased a couple things. But I wanted to go ahead and change her into this really, really cute white rompery dress. Janie and Jack is, for those of you guys who are not as familiar with the brand, is normally pretty pricey. So I often don't shop there, but I do keep an eye on their sales. And right now they have a very, very good 60% off sale, just FYI. And actually this little item, this little romper, I think was only like $16.99, and it was discounted from $44. So just gives you an idea of how good of a deal that was. So I definitely encourage you guys, if you like their clothes, it's a good time to look and check it out. So I'm gonna go ahead and trying to remind myself how I got her into this outfit in the first place, and apologize here. I've never changed my silicones on camera before. I'm also just working from home today, so definitely sporting like the no makeup look. So, oh, here we go. Oh shit, this is a two-piece. This is so bad. I like didn't even remember this was a two-piece. Okay, so I'm just gonna take off her little shorts, and you guys might notice she is wearing actually a little cloth diaper. This is from I bought this diaper from Amazon. I really like it because there's a little bit of padding in there, so especially for the reborns, it really adds that little padding. Anyway, look at this cute little Stitch outfit. It has like Stitch on the butt, which I really love. It's just absolutely adorable. So I know a lot of the reborn mommies out there in the community really enjoy the role playing, like doing diaper changes, feedings, and things like that. I I think it's maybe because my kids are still very young and very small. With my son is not yet potty trained. He's still in diapers, and so for me, having to change a doll's diaper is not really all that appealing. But aw, look at her. She's all here. She is just naked in the diaper, looking super cute. So I wanted to hop on actually the topic I wanted to talk about, and I was curious if any of you guys, any collectors out there actually have duplicates of the same doll. Like, is there a doll that you just loved so much that you just had to get a duplicate of. um, so my example in my collection is my Saskias. I have two Saskias, and I guess for them, I don't think of them as much of a as a duplicate exactly. They are the same kit, but the way they were reborn looks so different. Those two babies are very, very different. One has painted hair, one has rooted hair. Um, this is why I don't change my full body silicones that much. It's not, yep, you have to be so, so careful. So I'm always supporting her head. It's a little bit of work to do this. Oh my gosh, I hope I did it right. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. I'm not sure if I did this right. This one has an attached romper thing. Let me just see whether that's down. Where is the other part of this? Okay, there it is. Okay, I did do it right. I need to adjust it because it is kind of sticking to her in the wrong places. Oh my gosh, this is such a cute outfit. Okay, this is where it gets tricky because I have to button her hair in the back. Okay. Right. Okay. So, and I will just button her. So in terms of my topic, I think the practicality of it is, like, we all have limited space and limited budgets unless you're a millionaire who happens to live in a mansion, which I am not. And you guys probably saw from one of my last videos, there are a couple of duplicates of both the Emery May and Melina sculpts available on Dolphin, being sold secondhand by other mommies. Oh, look at her. Oh my gosh, she looks so cute. I just need to hold her for a second. You look so cute. And I know this is going to sound crazy because I, obviously have the most perfect baby here, my most prized baby here in my collection, and I also have her sleeping twin, but I'm actually seriously contemplating whether I should, get the other Emery May that's for sale secondhand right now, and to get, I guess, like a triplet to this duo. The reason I'm thinking about it is, she does look a little bit different. She has a little bit of a more pale complexion, and I really, really like the way the seller actually rooted her hair herself, and I think she did a very, very nice job. It does look different, so I think if I were to get the other one and put them side by side, they would look different. There's also like this part of me, like, and I did this growing up. I don't know why, but when I have something that's really, really nice, I am kind of afraid to use it, if that makes sense. And I know it's extremely silly because we all just have one life to live here on earth, and then I'll probably end up like dying one day and then having different nice things that I've kind of kept in pristine condition. And maybe it's a collector thing too. Like, as a collector, like, I want to keep it pristine. So I think that's maybe part of it. I've always been a collector. I really liked Miss Serenity Smith's recent topic about collecting things. And maybe, maybe that's just part of it, like being a collector. And so this is why, I know collectors who sometimes buy like Barbies or, other types of dolls, they'll keep them brand new in the box and they will never take them out of the box. And, part of me was like, when I first heard that, I thought, well, that's kind of silly. You're not really enjoying your collection, if you do that. but I get it. I totally get it, like that wanting to keep them pristine. So there's this part of me that kind of wants to get a second one of her so I can kind of keep my original prototype Emery May really pristine and tucked away, and then maybe have a second one that would be kind of more okay, kind of be the baby that I do more things with, like take maybe venture to take her out, because I do think she looks a lot more realistic than any of my reborns, and especially for me too. And this is maybe a whole nother topic. I'm being Asian, and this is obviously a portrait skull of my daughter. I think it's much easier to pass her off as real. So so there's that element of it too, and I'll do another video on that topic of, do you prefer your babies to look like you, because I don't think anybody has really ever done a video of that topic, but I have noticed that some collectors really like diversity in their collection, and then others kind of want the baby to look like they could be the collector's biological child. And so, and it kind of goes back also to like our many different reasons for collecting, et cetera, et cetera. So I will do another video about that, because I think that's a really, really interesting topic, and I would love to hear different people's thoughts on that. But yeah, I'm just sitting here thinking, gosh, am I completely crazy for thinking about getting another Emery May and having two? And if I do get another one, would it dilute the love that I have for my original? I don't know. And I don't know if anybody else has ever contemplated that. I have mixed feelings about it, but there's also, my daughter, and this sculpt is made of her. She is always wanting to see her. She's always asking me, when can she, have her one day, and that sort of thing. Like, can she have her one day? Can this be her baby? That this is her favorite baby out of all the babies that I have. Like, so she'll say these things, and then I'm kind of thinking like, well, I don't know. I will obviously be passing her down to my daughter one day, but I'm hoping that won't be for a very long time. I'm not, I think I'm way too young to be, to be thinking of that. Of course, we never know what will happen, but do I want to make my daughter wait, 30, 40 plus years to potentially inherit this baby from me? And especially if she grows up to also really love dolls. So there's a part of me that thought, well, it might be cool to get a second one, and I can kind of, keep her, not for my daughter to have now, but to kind of keep her and put her away, and maybe one day for a very, very special, birthday gift, or maybe for a wedding gift for her one day. I don't know. I'm just kind of thinking ahead in the future that she could have the second Emery May. So, because this is really her hands down favorite baby in the collection. She loves to watch Zara on Hello Melissa Sue's channel, and she always sees her and points at her and says, "Oh, that's me. That's baby Audrey." And so I don't know, guys. I mean, it's a lot of money. The seller is selling her for a good price, and I know full body silicone prices have gone up. So, but it's so hard. Like I have a limited budget, like all of you guys as well, and I just really, if I were to try to get this baby, I'd need to pull the money from savings and hopefully replenish that in the future. And I don't know. I just feel like I don't know if that's the best thing to do financially. And but at the same time, I know that I don't want to look back and kick myself for not doing it either. So I'm kind of torn. So I guess I'm curious if any of you guys out there, especially the silicone mommies, have any duplicates of babies in your collection. I know for reborns, I've got the two Saskias, and I have seen other collectors who had duplicates of the same sculpt and just reborn in different ways, so they could be siblings or twins. So I have seen that. There's this one collector on Facebook who actually owns 6 Saskias, and they're all reborn differently. It's actually really cute, but she loves them all. And so sometimes you just fall in love with a sculpt and you just have to have more than one. But yeah, I am just seriously contemplating whether I should just go for it, because you know, I could see my daughter when she's a little bit older, assuming she also likes dolls, having, you know, really wanting an Emery May of her own, and it'd be really cool that she could have one. And and also, you know, it would be nice to kind of feel like, okay, I've got like a duplicate, so you know, if heaven forbid something were to happen to one of them, I at least kind of have a backup. I know it sounds crazy, but these are just the thoughts that go through my head, and I just wanted to share these thoughts with you guys. I don't know if I'm the only one who has these thoughts about, okay, you know, if I really just love something, should I just get a second one? I know I've done this with t-shirts and other things, but to do it with a silicone doll definitely feels extreme for sure. But yeah, I wanted to just hop on and show you this little girl. She is she's a total dream baby for me, and I think for me too. I don't know, like, you know, even though I have her, like, you know, I do keep her really pristine. I don't really play with her very much. I do hold her sometimes. I always wash my hands before I hold her. I always have her wrapped up in this one blanket. No other baby touches this blanket. And then she kind of, you know, is in her bassinet. So when I'm not like playing with her, you know, that's where I keep her. But anyhow, I just wanted to hop on, shoot this video really quickly. I'll shoot a video on my other topic as well. And yeah, please comment below. I'd really love your thoughts. And I don't know if I'm just you know, crazy for thinking this and wanting to get a second one. And I'm just really torn. I've been like kind of thinking about it off and on all day. So anyway, that's it for today, guys. Thank you so much. Isla says goodbye, and she's so sweet. We'll see you guys next time. Take care. Bye.